go on to the number 4.
The number 4, the individualists. These people are highly creative. They can be very inspired, and they are artistic, romantic, to the extent that they're very self-aware. They're in tune with their emotions. So they are very introspective people. To the extent that maybe they could start getting very self-conscious, reserved, maybe moody, depressed, melancholic. And they could get sucked into envy or self-pity. These people also need to be different. They need to feel special because their fear is having no identity, no personal significance. So they're really searching for identity out of their inner experience, and they want to find themselves and find their own significance.
Okay, give us an idea of who would be in this category.
Chopin, Tchaikovsky, Rudolf Nureyev, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
James Dean, Jeremy Irons.
Agnes, it's interesting that you start off telling us the characteristics of these enneagrams. Like so far we've covered the reformer, the helper, the achiever, the individualist. That's number 4, and then you go on to say that to the extent that they are. So it sounds like there is a continuum. There's like all the positive traits, and then there is that downside where they can actually express some negative aspects of being like the individualist. Like, for the individualist, you mentioned that they could be moody or depressed or what's that, envy and self-pity. So how can a person actually then, do you actually show people how to stay in the positive side and not go, to that part of it where it's to the extent of, all the negative traits come out?
Well, for each personality type, there are 9 levels of development. So the first 3 levels would be the healthy levels, where people would be demonstrating the good aspects of their personality type. And to the extent that they're average, the next 3 levels, or they're unhealthy, which is the lower 3 levels.
How do we stop from going there to the lower 3 levels?
Self-awareness, in fact, is the first step. To be aware and to know that you're capable of these good traits. You have these strengths, and maybe you did not tap on them. Perhaps the weaknesses which you demonstrate are due to certain causes which you are on automatic pilot. You did not realize it, and once you realize, you can take the effort, make the effort to move up your levels of development.
Steer onto the positive course. Okay. Okay, let's carry on with the 9 Enneagram personality types. We're hearing about it on the living room with Agnes, who's going to be conducting a workshop on it. I'll give you the details at the end of the living room. So the number 5 Enneagram is?
The investigator. These people can be very visionary. They are way ahead of the normal thinkers. They are analytical, insightful, perceptive, kind of like cerebral. And they also can get so preoccupied with their thoughts that they get detached, especially from their emotions, maybe detached from people. And yet they can be very highly strung, intense, and some of them even go eccentric or feel very isolated because they are different from people. Their basic fear is that they are incapable, they are useless, or they are helpless. So they're searching for mastery. They're searching to be capable, to be competent in a certain area.
Okay, and I'm sure you've got some personalities who would fit the investigator.
Yes, Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Sigmund Freud, Charles Darwin, and guess what? Bill Gates.
Ah!
Yes.
Bill Gates. I thought he would be more the achiever. Oh, but okay.
The visionary, really. And people like John Lennon, Jodie Foster, even Stephen King.
Jodie Foster. Oh, okay. And Stephen King, right. Number 6, Agnes.
The loyalist. These people, they can be very committed. They can champion a cause. They are self-reliant. They are stable. And they're very hardworking, responsible, trustworthy people. And they have this ability to foresee problems. So they're very good at troubleshooting. However, they do have issues with anxiety. They need security, and they could get very indecisive, complaining. And they have this thing about being ambivalent towards authority. On the one hand, they want to know, so they seek authority. They seek gurus. They seek for help. And on the other hand, they want to do it themselves. They don't want anyone telling them what to do. So they could get rebellious, defiant. And in a sense, these are the harder type of people to type, because they could go to either extremes. Suddenly they are warm and caring, and then suddenly they're very distant and detached.
And let me see if I can guess who would be in there. Loyalist, committed, reliable. No, I can't guess. So you have to tell us. Not me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to think which one resonates with me. So far, none. So who would be the loyalist?
Some of the famous sixers would be Woody Allen, Marilyn Monroe, Princess Diana, Ron Howard, and Tom Hanks.
Oh, okay.